Hello everyone, this is Redshift. Welcome back to my modded series. So since the last time I did a more building on my house here, I added the second story. So this over here will be like a little farm, mainly just to look good more than using the farm. I don't know, maybe I will use it anyway. On the inside I haven't done too much yet. I still need to add some walls here, create some different rooms, also make the lighting a bit prettier. And then up here on the second story, I left a gap between the ceiling and the floor of the next story for cabling and stuff. So later on we can add like end wire conduits and things over there. And then this is the second story. I've got this big balcony here because once I get flight, I want to be able to like take off from here and land back in here quite easily. Yeah, so up here also I'll still need to add some rooms. The idea here is maybe to have a nice window. I'm obviously going to add some more windows elsewhere as well. So that's the main idea. I just don't like how off-center that window looks, so I'll do some more with that still, see if I can make it look a bit better. I'll probably add some more trim as well. This is a lot of brick, and these pillars, they kind of just blend into the rest of the building there, you can see. So I don't know, I might use a different kind of material for that. Anyway, I'm not the best builder, so this house is going to be more functional, but I'll try and make it look as good as I can. Okay, but anyway, so for today, guys, I thought I would try and build a tree farm. The tree farm will get us wood and saplings and some apples as well, and then also use the tree farm to do some very, very basic power generation, early on power generation. Okay, so I've cleared out a little area here already. I've prepared this area. I've got most of the materials here. I actually did this build already, but there was a problem with the recording, so I'm doing the build again from scratch. So some of these machines you'll see already have things in them and so on. Okay, so I'll be using the farming station from Ender.io. Let's see, we've got some building blocks there. So the farming station will be over here. And then from the bottom through that hole we'll be piping power into it and extracting items and so on. Okay, so let's see, we're going to need some of those energy conduits. I'll do that later. Okay, let's attach that. I'm going to configure this to do both insert and extract. The insert will be for axes. I'm going to be crafting axes as well from the wood we get from the farm. So the farm will be pretty self-contained, but the axes will go in on the input. And then extracts, I'm going to say always active because I always want to extract. Okay, so I will put everything I get from there into some drawers. So let's see, we'll be getting saplings and wood. I'll put saplings in there and wood in there. So let's, okay, we've got some of those saplings, we've got some of those saplings. Let's do birch and then oak. And then I don't have any oak wood here. I'm just going to get some oak wood because I want to put them in and then also lock the drawers so that nothing else can go in there. So let me just go get some wood. Okay, I've got some oak wood, so that'll go in there. Then I can lock these drawers, so now even if they're empty, nothing else will be able to go in there. Okay, so these are also going to be insert and extract. I'm going to extract on brown and insert on green, always active. Ooh, no, wait, I don't need this one to extract actually. This one can just be insert. Insert on green. This one will be insert and extract. Insert on green, extract on brown. always active. Okay, so I want to extract this wood, make charcoal from that, and then from the charcoal generate energy. Okay, so to generate charcoal we will need the alloy smelter. Let's put that there. You can see it's already got some wood in there from the previous time I did this farm, like I said. Okay, so we'll put that there. So this is extracting on brown, so we want to insert on brown here, but we also want to extract the charcoal, and that we will do on blue, always active. And the charcoal we extract will go to some Stirling generators. Got 6 here. So let's put 3 here and 3 here. So they've also still got some charcoal in them from the last time. Then I'll run some cable in here, and these will then, so we're extracting the charcoal on blue here, so over here we want to insert on blue, and insert on blue, insert on blue. Okay, so now we're taking wood from this chest here, making charcoal out of that, and then this charcoal is going to these Stirling generators. These guys are generating power from that. This one is probably sending it to its neighbor here. Now this isn't using any power even though it's working. So this one is using 20 and this one is generating 20. Okay, so now we want to take this power we're generating and give that to this machine as well as our farming station. Okay, so our farming station should now be getting power as well. This is set to active with signal. The farming station uses 40 RF as a base, so even when it's doing nothing it's using 40 RF, and then when it's actually chopping down wood or planting saplings then it uses even more. So what I will also do is try and run this not all the time, like have it off for a period of time and then on for a period of time to save on some of the power as well. Okay, so that is our charcoal generation and energy generation. Next, I want to set up, now these guys are probably configured already, so I'm going to have 3 crafters here. Let's see what this one does. So this one creates axes, this one creates, let's put this one here, and then this one creates sticks. Okay, let me quickly show you how to configure this. Is there a quick way to erase this? But basically you put in the recipe over here. You can left click to remove something there. You put in the recipe there, and then the items it'll take into there. This one is set to buffering item stack, so it'll take a complete stack of items in the crafting recipe, so it'll always have some. This one is the same, it's set to craft sticks, also buffering item stacks, and then this one is set to craft pickaxes. Okay, so now we need to connect up some item conduits to these guys. So let's go around here. So this one needs to get wood, and wood we are extracting on brown. So this will be an insert on brown. We also need to extract the planks and put them in here and here. So I'm going to set this one to, so insert on brown for the wood, and then extract on purple. We've used blue, so we're extracting on purple now. This one only needs planks, So this one will be insert on purple, insert on purple. Okay, and then this one needs both sticks and planks. So what I can do here, this one is making sticks. So let's extract, we need to extract the sticks. Oh, we don't need to extract the sticks. I'm going to take a bit of a shortcut here and just say that this one should send its sticks to there. Okay, and then over here we can insert on purple, and the pickaxe we need to extract on green. So this one is inserting on green. Let's insert on a different color actually. Let's insert on cyan. So this one can then in on purple and extract on cyan, always active. Did I set this one? No, well, this one also always active. Okay. So everything from the farming station should go in here, into these two storage drawers. I can maybe later add some void upgrades to them or stop the farm if they're full or something like that. We can get a bit fancy with it, but I'll do that later. Okay, so this has got saplings, so if I turn it on, let's say always active. Ooh, it's nighttime. Let's just go sleep some. But you can see there it planted the saplings already. Just go sleep. Sleep and have some breakfast. A yummy baked potato for breakfast. Okay. So we don't have any creepers here. No one close by. Looks good. Okay. So you can see this has planted the saplings already. If they grow, let's see, skeleton. Let's get some bone meal so we can show you it chopping it down. So when it grows, the farming station should pretty soon chop it down. Boom, nice ender particle effect there, and then the items go in here. Okay, so it goes in there, but then this probably extracted it immediately to make charcoal. So once these guys all are filled with charcoal, eventually this charcoal here will be full, eventually this will get full, and then all the overrun will go in there. Okay, so everything from the farm is going in here. Here we're inserting wood as well. It should only take ingredients that it has in the crafting recipe, so it won't take the oak planks. And then this one makes sticks, and then this one makes the axe. So our axe, if we take one out there, we'll see that it gets replaced. Okay, perfect. Let's put the saplings in here as well. Might as well store them there. Don't need that for now. And now, like I said, I want this to only run about half the time to reduce the energy cost of running it. Although we seem to be quite full of energy now, which is good. Everything has power, energy reserves. See, these guys also use like 2500 RF per craft. They're the same. Okay, but what we can do is with the insulated redstone conduit, we can put that there. Let's set this one to active with signal. Take this all the way down here, and then at the back here, I think what I'll do, if we put one here, can disable that one and disable that one. So what I did here is I'm going to use Super Circuit Maker. So let's see. So we've got a little switch there, and this switch is like a toggle. Actually, let me show you how I created that. Let's see, can we... Okay, maybe you haven't seen Super Circuit Maker. So Super Circuit Maker is awesome for making small circuits, redstone type circuits. You need this redstone circuit, which is just some stone slabs that gives you a whole bunch of them. So you put that down, and then you get tiny pile of redstone. That is just normal redstone in a crafting grid, and that I think gives you 9 of them. So if you had 9, let's see if we put that there. So 9 of these guys is 1 piece of redstone. So 1 piece of redstone gives you 9 of the tiny piles of redstone. And then you would also need a screwdriver. This is the tool for Super Circuit Maker, so you need one of those. So, okay, what we want to do, let's put... So a lever, it's just a normal lever. You can put it down there, then you can connect the edges with redstone, and that's going to be our output. So you'll see there's a little bit of a gap between the redstone and the edge there. That means that it's not connected. So with your screwdriver you can right click, so that's now connected to output, and you'll see if I toggle the switch, you can see the color of the insulated redstone circuit change here. So at the moment it's not on. If I toggle that switch, then it is on. Okay. We also need to connect this edge. We want this one to be input. So that's a shift and right click. That there means that this is now an input. So you'll see that we're also inputting from the lever there, or outputting from the lever into there. Okay. So this is a basic toggle. Now we just need some kind of a timer to toggle it. And I use this timer from Dark Utilities, and not too difficult of a recipe. So if we put that down here, you can right click on that and you can set the time. So it says there that 30 seconds is 600 ticks. So let's set it to 600 ticks. So that means that every 30 seconds this is going to send a pulse, a redstone pulse. It's going to send it to this Super Circuit Maker circuit, and every time this input gets a pulse, that lever is going to toggle. So basically this farming station is going to be on for 30 seconds and then off for 30 seconds. So that should cut our idle power usage time in half, and it'll also mean that the trees have some time to grow. Okay, so let's see. So we can see that this is off now. If it's on, there's like this purplish glow over there in the machine. So this is off at the moment. There's a tree there that it hasn't chopped. So in a few seconds this should come on, and then it should have enough time to chop down the tree, plant a new sapling, and then it'll go off again. Okay, so we can see that it's now on. It's chopped down the tree and it's planted a new sapling, and then 30 seconds after it came on, it'll go off again. So that'll keep cycling like that. Okay, perfect. I think we've got everything we need here for a basic tree farm. What I will do is I'll make this prettier as well. I'll put some storage drawers at the top there for easy access, so that we can easily get access to saplings and wood and things. The one thing, so I've got oak saplings and birch saplings in here. So we will also get the occasional apple. So when I add storage to the top here above ground, I'll also put a storage drawer for apples. So that can be a kind of a food supply for us as well. Okay. Okay, another tree grew, but our machine is off at the moment. So let's go down here. Oh, it just came on. We must have just missed it. I wanted to show you how it toggles. Yep, it's on at the moment. So let's wait down here for the timer to toggle again, and you should see that lever flip. Okay, there we go. So the timer triggered, sent a redstone pulse, that flips the lever, and that switches off the side. So this is a simple kind of like flip-flop circuit to make, or a toggle circuit to make. Okay. Okay guys, that's going to be about the end of this episode. So like I said, I'll prettify this build a little bit, but all the technical stuff you should have the hang of. I've been playing some around with some Botania, the Botania mod. Now when I started the series, I said that I like tech mods and I'm not really into magical mods. And even though Botania is magically themed, it is kind of like they say in their manual, the in-game book that you get with Botania, it is kind of a tech mod, and I can really see that because the kind of automation and stuff you can do with Botania is quite cool. So I think for the next episode, before then, I'll try and install Botania on this mod pack as well, and then we'll look at that a bit. Okay, but that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Take care. Bye.